D-Lo for boxing. All right, y'all. Big ups to David Morrell Jr. Went out there and got a stoppage win in the 12th round versus Aidos. I think it's pronounced Aidos Yerbossynuly. He was a boxer from Kazakhstan. He's 16-0 going into the fight. Dave Morrell was 7-0, and Morrell was able to get the stoppage win and go into 8-0. And Morrell had everything working for him tonight. His jab was on point. He was doing a great job getting that left hand on track. Landing right down the pipe. He just did a lot of things in there. He showed a lot of different looks. He wasn't, he didn't allow himself to get trapped on the ropes. Wasn't too stationary. He just, he picked Yerbossynuly apart, and it paid dividends late, as I think he got the first knockdown in the 11th round, and then he eventually, stopped him in the 12th. But Yerbossynuly's face was, it was a mess. Dave Morrell was picking him apart. The fight, as the fight wore on, the wider it got. It was just, one of those fights where, the guy was, seemingly he was just outgunned. Even with the judges' scorecards, had it ended up going the whole 12, Dave Morrell was up big. It would have been a wide margin. Like, he'd only going into the 12, he'd only won like one round on one judge's scorecards, and the other judges didn't give him a round based on what they showed on the screen. So, just a great win. After the fight, when he stopped Yerbossynuly, he was in bad shape. Couldn't get back to his feet, and Morrell helped him to the corner. Like a good sportsman, before celebrating. And when asked in the ring about other opponents, he mentioned that David Benavidez has the Caleb Plant fight, so that's off the table. And Dave Morrell said, basically called David Benavidez a kitty cat, and told him, and then he went on to say that since he's that, then he'll just have to fight whoever's available, but he'll fight anyone. So we'll see what's next for him. Congrats on a great win. He's the WBA regular champion at the moment, so he's definitely in a great position to land a title fight sometime down the line for whoever is the WBA champion, at the time, if Canelo chooses to vacate or whatever. I don't know that. Canelo would be interested in fighting this guy, just because of different reasons, politics, what have you, just don't know. But at the same time, there's a lot of other opportunities out there for this guy. He just got to stay, Dave Morrell just got to stay active. He's a young fighter. He's 8-0 already. I think he's been the WBA regular champion since he was like 5-0 or something like that. So, he's definitely on the fast track, and he's calling for all the smoke. You got guys coming up into 68 from 60. You got other guys starting to make a name for themselves. You got the veterans, still hanging around, like Anthony Durrell. So it's just even what's his name? Chris Eubank. Right now he's at 60, but Eubank may be back at 68. Who knows? At some point. So yeah, there's guys out there that he could potentially fight, and then you got Andre. Andre moved up to 168. So of course Andre's not right now. He seems to be in no man's land. But who knows who Dave Morrell may end up getting an opportunity against. But he's definitely worth seeing. He's always in exciting fights. And, he's kept his knockout streak alive. Take out the time to watch him fight. It's always exciting for me to see him fight. I hadn't seen a dull fight yet. That's all I got on it. D-Lo 404 Boxing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.